Tuning in to 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first. Joseph is out there with Wright. Then, and it's Johnson in at the 4. There's that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far.
From mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him. Here's Valanciunas. Hits the jump hook. Valanciunas has got 8.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And finished off by Wright.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for football.
Here's Joseph. Soft touch off the glass. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Four left in the first. Wright sets a screen. Here's Ross. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
There's the steal. .30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Misses off the left iron.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Joseph, the pass to Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy. Freak in at point guard. Stoudemire out there with Josh McRoberts. And it's Jared Bayless. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The dish to Valanciunas. 8 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 16 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Valanciunas hits them both. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Freak throws it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Bayless. Both free throws good from Bayless. Now Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Shoots from the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Joseph.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Move the ball and stick it.
Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And here's a look at the stats for Jonas Valanciunas. He had a strong showing last season. 15th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And, you know, anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming back the other way.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the shot is good.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And Freak throws it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Valanciunas hits them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage and a difference.
And both free throws good for Ross. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Raptors leading by 19. Joseph dishes to Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Just 3 on the clock.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
So as we conclude.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry?
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here. Different look for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. And then for Toronto, James Johnson's checked in for Scola. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. So for Toronto right now, Johnson is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Glover in at the shooting guard position. Screened by Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 6.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now here's Freak. He's got 13. Misses from short range.
Especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Right wing. Here's Glover. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
No good from Valanciunas. Heat shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat in 5th.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Jared Bayless is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And the Raptors with the ball. 1:30 left in the third. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Ross kicks to Valanciunas. And 1:01 left in the third. To the left side wing. Here's Glover. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The tray. Offensive rebound Heat. Bot. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Joseph with the ball. Out defended by Freak. 6 to shoot. Joseph, the pass to Johnson. No good. In and out off the rim. The Heat have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Freak. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Over to the wing. Here's Glover. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final. And Freak subbed in for Jared Bayless. A new group in now for the Raptors. Freak, he's in at the point. Josh McRoberts out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Ennis, and it's Hunter in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Glover, finished off the break. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now the feed to Lowry. Here's Scola. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Scola's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now here is Lowry. D right on him.
Fouling